The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once there were three brothers, the three Billy Goats Gruff, who lived in a land of high mountains and deep ravines. One day the brothers were out chewing thorns and thistles on a stony hillside and not enjoying their food very much. The smallest goat, whose mouth was much softer than his brothers', stopped for a rest. He looked over to the hillside opposite, and what did he see? The most luscious green grass a billy goat had ever set eyes on. "Brothers," he bleated, "follow me!" Down the bank he bounded. There was a stream at the bottom with a bridge over it, and the youngest billy goat began to run across the bridge. "Stop!" his brothers shouted, but it was too late. In the cavern under the bridge lived a troll with the sharpest teeth and the ugliest eyes in the whole wide world. "Stop! Stop!" the brothers called, but the troll was already poking his head over the edge of the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" the troll screamed. When he saw the troll, the smallest billy goat trembled from the tip of his wet nose to the end of his feathery tail. "I'm little Billy Goat Gruff," he bleated. "I'm only crossing your bridge to get to the young green grass on the other side." The troll licked his lips with his enormous rough tongue. "Oh, no, you're not," he shouted. He began to wriggle his way up onto the bridge. "I'm going to gobble you up." But my brother's coming after me," the little billy goat bleated. "And he's much, much fatter than me." The greedy troll immediately dropped out of sight, and the smallest billy goat ran on over the bridge to the other side. The two older brothers put their heads together to decide what to do, and a minute later the middle-sized billy goat Gruff rather reluctantly came down the hillside. Tip-trap, trip-trap, trip-trap went his hooves on the bridge. Immediately the troll raised his head over the edge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he screamed. "I'm middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff," the goat bleated, "and I'm going across to join my younger brother." "Oh, no, you're not," the troll shouted. He began to clamber onto the bridge. "You look fat and juicy. I'm going to gobble you up." But my other brother's coming after me," bleated the middle-sized goat, at the same time trying to make himself look as small as possible. "He's much, much, much fatter than me." The greedy troll immediately dropped out of sight, and with a sigh of relief, the middle-sized billy goat ran over the other side of the bridge. After a minute, the largest billy goat Gruff started trip-trapping over the bridge too. Trip-trap, trip-trap, trip-trap went his hooves on the bridge. The troll could hardly contain his excitement at the meet he was going to have. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he screamed. "I'm big Billy Goat Gruff," the third brother bleated, "and I'm going across to the other side to join my brothers in the sweet green grass." "Oh, no, you're not," the troll shouted. "No, no, no!" With his long, hairy arms, he pulled himself straight up onto the bridge. "I'm going to gobble you up. That's what's going to happen." The moment the troll's feet landed on the bridge, he realized he'd made a big mistake. Big Billy Goat Gruff was massive. His horns were longer and sharper than all the troll's teeth put together. As the goat put his head down and charged, the troll screamed, "No, no, no!" He tried to dive back under the bridge, but it was too late. The goat's horns tossed him into the stream, and the raging waters carried him away. No one ever found out what happened to him, and no one cared. The big Billy Goat Gruff trip-trapped proudly over the rest of the bridge and joined his two brothers. Perhaps he had a few words for the smallest billy goat for putting them all in danger, But certainly the Gruffs enjoyed their young green grass and lived happily ever after.